Welcome investors! My previous video was about market timing and some of you made really interesting comments under this video. So today I would like to respond to the comment made by Eurabio. Eurabio is saying, I'm more worried about when to sell. Just I've been focused on buying but never sold a major positions. Nice. Greetings from Mexico. Thank you so much, Eurabio, for your comment, and I hope you have a little bit warmer and more sunny weather than we have right here in Pennsylvania. Although I'm not complaining about the snow. I like the snow. It is a little bit harder to drive. It's more mess on the streets, but I grew up in the area where we had a lot of snow, in a mountain area in southern part of Poland. Anyway, coming back to your comment, honestly, no one is gonna really tell you when to sell. Even if you ask Warren Buffett, Howard Marks, Stanley Druckenmiller, all those great guys, great investors, they will not be able to pinpoint the right time for selling the stock, because it's unpredictable. It consists seeing the future, and so far no one can see the future. What I'm going to tell you today, and that might be helpful for you and maybe for someone else also, how I when I sold my stocks so far, and how I'm planning to sell them, what is going to help me to sell them. So let's start. So far I did not sold many stocks. I sold bonds. When I sold my bonds, after keeping them for almost 15 years. So what can you take from this? If you have bonds and you kept them for 15 years, long-term bonds, they made me some good money. And after 15 years I was just tired of them, and I just sold them. I didn't pick any particular timing. I just saw that there was a nice return and I just dumped them. So I don't know if this is gonna be useful or useless, but that's how it looked for me so far with the bonds. Now let's talk about the stocks which I purchased many years ago. So far 99% of them I'm not selling. I'm like you. I'm buying, accumulating the dividends, accumulating capital gains for past year 2020. I believe I got around $26,000 dividends and capital gains. So I'm buying, accumulating. I'm not selling. Of course, I'm buying when there is a downturn. As if you saw the previous videos, it's not like I'm cost averaging. I'm just buying when there is extraordinary times in the market and there is a blood floating on the streets in investing world. That's the time for me to buy. So that's with my majority of the stocks. But I have couple stocks which I'm planning to sell, and they are speculative stocks, and these are gold stocks. So if you own the gold stocks, I will give you very good advice when to sell them. What do I mean by this? I found something which is called mining clock. I'll post the link to this. What is this mining clock? Basically, the guys who are real professionals in mining industry, they created the clock. And the mining industry goes around the circles. There is money floating into the sector. There is more and more money being spent by the companies by acquisitions. Then the prices are too high, and then there is a crash, and then again and again. So this mining clock is at 6:30 right now, and this will be indication for me to sell my gold stocks. they are speculative stocks. I'm gonna wait until this clock is gonna hit 10, between 10 and I think it's 12 when there is a selling time, because I'm not a professional. I am amateur, very simple investor, low intelligence. So I'm gonna use someone else's brain. Those guys who studied the mining industry for many years, I'm going to use them. So that is something which, if you have gold stocks, silver stocks, the mining clock, I think is something really great. And like I said, I'm gonna use this when the time comes for selling. Another stocks which I own, which are speculative stocks, are uranium stocks. So with the uranium, I'm going to wait until the price of uranium per pound reaches around $60-70. Why did I say $60-70? Because that is the breaking point when the companies are gonna start making really good money. That's what I read from articles, that this is the number between the brackets where the companies are gonna be profiting from. So right now the price is much lower, and I'm gonna be observing the price of uranium going up. So this is going to be my indication. And of course, this which I showed you, this which I told you about mining clock and watching the uranium price, has some disadvantages, because in the end I might end up leaving some money on the table. But this is at least something where I can see, where I can look into it. And of course, I'm gonna be watching the market and observing. If there is super huge hype, inflation, then of course gold stocks are gonna go up, and that'll be time for selling them. And then on the other side, in energy sector, like right now, poor Texas, this is going to probably stimulate more growth into nuclear industry, because nuclear industry is not dependent on the wind or solar. It's 24/7. So this will push more the nuclear industry, and it will cause that nuclear industry will be treated more seriously. So that is my take on when to sell stocks and which timing to pick, which is, like I said, it's really impossible to predict perfect timing to get the biggest possible returns, because it is, like I said, you will have to know the future, and no one really knows what the future is carrying for us. But this, what you said, that you were buying, I think that is something which is more important than selling. Why do I think like this? Because eventually, if you keep buying, accumulating, getting more dividends, more capital gains, you will be at the point where you will not have to sell. You will live off your dividends. That is my dream, actually, that I'm accumulating all these stocks, and I want to be in the position in my life where I will not have to sell those stocks. They will outlive me. I'll be dead and they will still be alive. So I can live off just the dividends. That is the ultimate goal of mine in investing. All right, so that's it for today. Eurabio, let me know what do you think about this, and if you have comment, please comment this under this video. If you like this video, hit the thumb up and share this video with your friends. And like always, remember about taking care about the most important asset in your life, which is your health. This is actually beyond stocks, beyond bonds, beyond gold, beyond silver. It's way above. And remember, this is something which you have to invest in heavily. Because if you invest in your health, then the rest will come. As long as you are self-disciplined, hard-working, everything else will come. Don't worry, it will come. Just remember to be healthy. That is the foundation. Okay, thank you so much again for watching this video, and like I said, if you like it, hit the thumb up, subscribe to the channel, and have a great day.